Hear that?
Okay, so
That's
it's
our
running.
pump. Yeah, so that's our pump riser. We just rebuilt these stairs.
You just had a video of this on. You redid all this.
Yes,
I was checking
standing
out your
back
video.
here.
Yeah.
Exactly. We modified the outflow of that drain, sent it underneath this retaining wall into this pump riser.
Okay. So you're
Before us,
pumping
the
out of
pipe
down
used to
there.
come under these stairs here, and then we don't know where it went. We couldn't follow it with our camera. Hooks a 45 and it disappears. So probably into just a shitty dry well. So this is 11 feet deep, and our pump is just going, going, going. This comes out and then goes that way into that gallery.
Into that tank system.
Yes.
And how many tanks did you say are underground?
9 chambers.
9 chambers.
They're the
How big a gallon?
330 XL HD. Each chamber is
330?
8 feet, 458 gallons per.
Each.
Yeah. So this staircase, we knew we needed to put our pump riser right here because he's flooding at that door.
Yep.
This staircase was completely rolling.
Tip towards
into this,
that.
Yeah, it was sinking. It was undermined. It wasn't footed properly. So it was like collateral damage. So we had to rip it out.
You gonna put a new door in for him?
Everything's a mess, right? I mean, it's like, where do you stop?
Yeah.
That's the thing. His railings are behind us. We're gonna pop those back in. Soon we'll just drill a hole and drop them. But my guys are phenomenal at that stuff. This patio, it's all covered right now, but we picked up that downspout drain. So we had a saw cut to bluestone here and here. Bluestone set on a 4-inch concrete slab.
Okay.
So we had a saw cut all of that. Rebar, everything. Lay the pipe, and then here, another downspout and the pump that the other guy had put in. So we're gonna come out right here with 2 new pumps today and tie into this stuff. And you can't see that the patio stops right here. Here it is. Dirt, bluestone. So they're gonna dig this up, expose it, modify the pipe, add 2 more discharges to this, and everything's gonna go that way. This is a precast concrete basin. We put this in to catch this guy's water.
Coming out of his.
Yeah, you could see where it's eroding. This is where the heavy flow is. So we picked it up here. You can't really tell, but you can see this drainage stone here.
Yep.
There's a French drain here that's 15 feet long. So any other water that hits this is gonna go into our pipe, move to this basin. This wall, look at this, how beautiful that work is. That's our wall.
So you guys did this wall.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. There's a big hill here, or not huge, but behind this wall, the grade sucks. This is the original fence. It was 10 feet forward. The town forced him to move it because it was in the town easement. So they said, you got to get it back. So this wall helps support the fence, the movement of the fence. And we stopped. We wanted to keep going, but the owner was like, just stop it there because the grade transitions and the fence is okay there. This is a scale model,
Okay.
but they're open on the bottom. It's what they call engineered arch. This design is so much so that when you pack it with stone, you could drive over this. It'll support the weight of a truck. So you could put it under driveways, parking lots.
How much rock is underneath?
So we use
Something like
a
that?
12-inch base if we can. It depends on how high the water table is.
Okay.
But then these interlock, so you can create a whole row. You could go skinny and narrow and long, or you could stack them this way, which is what we have here. We have like 3 by 3.
Okay.
3 this way and 3 this way. So it's pretty sizable. It's like 26 feet by, it's digging a pool. 26 by 24 or something.
Wow.
Poor Cory, dude, he shot. He got in at 1 a.m. and he went to, you woke up at 3 a.m. the day before?
2.
2 a.m. So he's like
It was almost 24 hours on the road
totally
to
under-rested.
get here.
If anybody's built for it, it's you, dude.
Well, he was bragging a few weeks ago how he like needs 4 hours of sleep and stuff. So
Yeah.
I put him to the test.
Yeah,
funny.
that's about right. But normally I'm not on a plane and
No, that
stuck
wears
and-
you out.
Oh God!
Sitting in a cramped seat and getting in and out of lines, and
Right.
it just wears
I
you
flew
out.
first class this time. It was my first time.
Nice.
I never fly first class.
How was it?
You know,
Comfy? Or
it
not?
was okay. It
It's
was comfy. You
overhyped.
get free drinks, whatever. But the thing I hated about it, nobody wants to talk to you in first class.
Really?
Yeah, they just like put their
Right,
headphones on and
everybody's
stare ahead. And like,
self-important. and
they've got
busy.
their laptop out. They're like,
Right.
"Don't talk to me." I'm like,
Right.
but in like when you're back with the peasants, you know, everybody wants to visit.
Right.
I'm like, these are my people.
Did you guys
Right.
see that Steve Harvey clip on social media feeds where he was talking about first class?
No, I didn't see that.
Saying, look, he's like, first class is expensive, but spend the money one time and fly first class. Do it for yourself. If you're trying to hustle and grow your business, he said, the reason why you would do it is the minute you do it, you realize what you've been missing, and then
Yeah.
you're going to work that much harder because you never want to go back. You never want to go back to the back row.
To the peasants.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You
Yeah.
feel like cattle. You feel like cattle when you're
Yeah.
squeezed in there with no leg room and
Yeah,
the guy's farting next to you and snoring.
that's the only
Right.
good thing about it was the space. Like I'm claustrophobic, which is a terrible
too.
thing on a plane. So
Bad
I'm like,
feeling,
get
man.
away from me.
Yeah, right. John, do you do much traveling?
Yeah, I traveled. I haven't traveled much this year, but last year,
Oh,
probably
yeah,
like
you're
15
doing shows
different
like
times.
crazy, right?
Yeah, this year I got them. They're all starting back up again. So
Yeah.
we got a couple starting up next month. So
What's your next event
back
you're
to it.
speaking at?
is the PWMCA, Jamie Schmidt,
Pressure
or Service
washers?
Pro Expo. Service Pro Expo. It's in Orlando next month.
Very nice. Well, I have to say, I mean, just look around. Everybody's got a beard. These are real men on this podcast
Yeah.
here. All right?
That's it.
It's not just a winter thing because John's in Miami. This is just a real man thing, right?
He's
Really
showing
have
off the
facial
salt
hair
and
proud.
pepper. He's
Well, once it comes in, Johnny boy, it comes in fast and furious, like the movies.
It's a bit heartbreaking, isn't it?
Vin
But
Diesel,
you just
baby.
take it.
no, it's good.
No, it
buddy.
is sad. I was at a George was with me. The New Year's Eve weekend, we went away for like 4 or 5 days with our
Yeah.
wives and our kids. And one of the nights we were at like a music event. There was an acoustic performance and a special cabaret.
Yeah.
And before the music, they had stand-up comedians, and they were trying to engage. One of them was trying to engage in the audience, and they were talking about like getting older or something. And then the comedian looks into the audience and he looks at me. He's like, "You, sir," with the I'm like,
With the
I'm
gray
looking around, like,
beard.
are you looking at me? He goes, "Yeah, with the guy with the white beard." I go,
Oh God.
kidding me,
Old man.
Yeah. We give you a quick emotional scar.
Let me show you, old man.
Right.
You're right up
Exactly. Yep.
So, John, we try to talk as much as possible. We're two ships in the night. Everybody's busy. We have news, right? We have some exciting stuff we've been working on for months now. And
better
I
believe
know
it.
we want to talk about it. We're taking this opportunity. Before we do, I should preface my man, Cory J. Flew in from Minnesota to see me and the operation here and talk shop, break bread.
What about me?
Well, where the hell are you, man?
I came to see you, but he lied to me. He said you were going to be here.
Yeah, he's going to be here on the TV in front of me.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So I'm
That's
like,
it.
Come on, man. You
So
said John
Cory's
was
sitting in, right? We wanted to make this announcement anyway. We're blessed to have Cory here and just to bear witness to our amazing news. And so it's fun to have Cory. But for those that don't know Cory J, Advantage Seamless Gutters in Minnesota. What other cities are you out of now?
Oh, let's see. We've got a bunch of Minnesota, so we've got Alexandria, Bloomington, Bemidji, and then we've got Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and Des Moines, Iowa area. So
Wow.
it's kind of spread around 3 states. 6
55
cities.
plus employees, $10 million a year. Cory knows a few things about rain gutter, just a couple. And man, I mean, just to have the time, he's trying to learn from me. I'm trying to learn from him. That's what it's about in this industry. For all you guys listening at home, it's a brotherhood, right? We share and learn from one another. Those that give always get, and that's what I think this is probably about because we're all an open book and help one another. So Cory jumped on a plane and flew out from Minnesota, left his bride and his 2 sons, and we're going to have fun for a couple days. Never been to Manhattan, never been to New York City.
This is new for me.
It's kind of rainy here, but I don't care. We're going to pop umbrellas, and we're taking them into the city tomorrow.
I want to see something. I'm not real touristy. So
Well, we're gonna hit the Intrepid tomorrow, the aircraft carrier, which is docked in the city. It's super dope, and we'll
amazing.
go to Hudson Yards and have something to eat, a couple drinks, and just show them some skyscrapers and give them a little feel.
Then Cory's gonna walk out of there with advantage seamless of Manhattan.
Manhattan,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
what I went to Branson over Christmas, and all my friends joked. They're like, "So is Cory starting at Branson and Brainerd now, or what's the point?" And Carrie's like, he had a notepad with him the entire time. I was sitting there taking notes on like how to improve our Airbnbs and how to change. Like, I don't know. I just love
That's
love
awesome.
learning. So it's
So
a
you got
disease.
how many Airbnbs you have?
I only have one. I'm just getting into it, so I'm just wanting to launch that this year. So
Cool game.
We're gonna start buying
Doing like
into it.
niche-y stuff for like specialty type.
We'll have some stuff on the lakes, and yeah, I
love
don't know. I'm probably got something wrong with me that I want to take on something else right now. But it's
Well,
fine.
we all kind of have that bug, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
bigger, but it's that mentality that allows us to achieve. Sometimes we overdo it, but so what are we doing now, John? I mean, are we overdoing it with this gutter wrap Mr. Pipeline deal, or what? I think we're hitting
just
it right
just scratching the surface, baby.
I know, I love
You
it.
know?
Love it.
Yeah.
So what we're talking about is everybody knows Mr. Pipeline. John, how many years you been doing it?
This is our 11th year in business.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, we're walking into 12th in October. So yeah, 12.
Congratulations.
Beautiful. How many industries do you think you're in with
We're
the
in probably eight strong industries. We dabbled in a few others, but 10 or 8 that we're really strong in.
all home improvement services?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And so you are doing beautiful websites, and those websites do organic lead generation, and then you take those leads and you give your customers a dashboard, a way to look at those leads and access them, act on them, mark them as completed or touched, and follow them in what step of the
Exactly.
process they're in, and all of that good stuff.
That's it, man. So, in a nutshell, it's the reason I do home service is it's my background. It's all I know. It's all I've ever done, and we've messed around with a bunch of different things over the last 12 years, but none of them really got my wheels turning. None of them really made me feel excited because I knew I was just good at it.
Yeah.
But you get excited when you operate at the world of excellence, where you kind of feel like not many people can do it at your level.
Right.
And our strength is in home service. And, it's exciting stuff. But the main thing is we build awesome websites that are built to convert. We call them lead machines. So they're not just simple websites. They just funnel in the leads like crazy. And then we do SEO, Facebook ads, Google ads. The name of the game is driving as much business as we can.
Any rain gutter contractor clients of yours out there you want to give a shout out to right now?
Man, I can't even, so many people. Scott, my boy Scott from Elite Gutters, he's one of my favorite people. He's been with me from day one when we were just basically starting. He was just basically starting. I said, come on, man, let me give you a shot. Let me show you what I did for Tim.
Yep.
And before you know it, he's one of our biggest champions out there.
That's doing real well.
Yeah.
Yep. He's
Yeah.
my boy too.
Yep. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys, man. I think we might be the leading marketing company in the gutter space. I don't think there's really anybody else. Yeah.
I mean, and that's why we're here, right? So we put together Gutter App in the last year, and we thought it was a perfect fit to have your business represented inside of the app. The vision was any shared clients, any clients we share in common that are using Gutter App to run their gutter business would have access to their leads from within the app. Your staff stepped up. Jacob, shout out to you, my friend, and George on my end, and the two of them collaborated. And you want to explain how, exactly what we're giving them, what that dashboard would look like from the buttons inside a Gutter App on the nav?
No doubt. So it's definitely big news. The partnership between Gutter App and Mr. Pipeline is special. The bottom line is you came to Gutter App because you need a place to grow your business and enhance the experience, to take your business to a whole new level. and Mr. Pipeline is just going to funnel in that business like crazy. So you can actually use the app at its highest level. An app's no fun if you just go in, jump out. But if you can actually go in there, play with it, scale it, and you just find so much value in it, it's like, it's fire, man.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Like John said, we're just getting started, and there's an evolution to software, right? It's building blocks. You start, and then you keep building and expounding on what you have design-wise. What we want to do is keep our users inside of the app, right? So if you are using the app to generate your quotes, and you're using the app to generate contracts from those quotes, it only makes sense to be able to monitor and assess your lead gen from inside the app as well. And as we continue to evolve that, and this happy marriage between John's services and John's leads, and our quotes and our estimates and our credit card processing, we want to continue to marry that blend and keep those two pieces of analytics together so that you could access them real time. You don't have to keep jumping in and out of apps or going to a desktop to look at John's stuff and then get back inside the app. Live inside the app, stay there, but still benefit from the amazing work John and his staff are doing. So that's the goal here, and we are heart set on making this just a rocket launcher of a solution for you guys.
No doubt, best in class. We want the best product out there for the gutter, the entire industry. That they're not looking around and trying to compare apples to apples. So they're jumping in here, they're living in there, and they're just finding extreme value in there. The feedback I'm hearing is incredible, Frank. Seriously.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, the more the merrier as far as what I hear. But you're operating at 30,000 feet like we are here now. So to hear that from you means a lot to me. Obviously, we're in the trenches every day with gutter contractors around the country. We take phone calls, schedule one-on-ones, and do a lot of online demos and onboarding. But I love hearing that from you, who you're in the software business like we are. What are you hearing out there? What are they telling you?
They're just saying this user experience is seamless, that the value's there, that it pays for itself quick, that it takes them from hitting singles to triples pretty damn quick. And, I'm like, once you start powering it up and you start figuring out how to really leverage it, you'll be hitting some home runs fast. Yeah. But it's like, it's not complicated. And I think that's the secret to this game. Everybody overcomplicates everything. The power in that software and simplicity yet depth, it's second to none.
Now we have Cory here, so let's pick Cory's brain. He runs an intricate business. He's got 50 installers out there or so, and he's got 12 people in the office. He's got a lot of logistics to manage. So he does need software that is a bit more, dives a little bit deeper into maybe inventorying and scheduling and tracking and that sort of thing. And that is maybe well beyond your standard rain gutter contractor. But Cory, how do you guys address in-home sales and demos and presentations and that sort of thing?
So we do it on the app, and as you know, we're on a different app right now. You and I are going to chat about some options for getting our guys on it and really leveraging something that's built for a gutter company. But if I could have had this software 5, 6, 7 years ago when we were getting into software, it would have been so great, because it's something that's built by a gutter guy for a gutter guy.
Yeah,
and
that's the idea.
That's awesome. We're trying to. You and I were talking earlier. You have to figure out how to work inside of the system that's built, and if the system is built specifically for your trade, it just cuts out so much headache.